So Dreamweaver went ahead and did this for me, and this is really rules. This is a universal language, and you cannot just go ahead and type, I want, darkness. That is not a property acceptable by the universal CSS language. Therefore, sometimes, learning them, it takes a minute. Once you know it, I would recommend them to, practice them, grind them, and remember what is the language. But meanwhile, you are getting to speed on that, Dreamweaver can do it for you. So over here is the font that I selected at 100% Verdana Arial. My background color, that's the orange. Well, let's say that number is just too crazy. So let's see what happens if I do that. Well, I changed my code in there, and my properties section is telling me, okay, well, something happens there, and my design did not change. So I'll refresh my design, and well, I guess the color is not that different, so it's not noticeable. Margin, we didn't place any. And padding is what you wanna see between, your border there and the inside of the text. The text align is center. The color of the text is black. 0000 remains black. Oh, actually, yeah. And so Dreamweaver did that for me when I make the changes on my CSS style. So going back will be page properties and appearances CSS. Now, what is the appearance HTML? This will happen within the HTML tag, because I'm using a template. They already have a class created for it, and I'll go over classes on the style lesson. But let's say that wasn't there. Just remove for a second. I'll undo. And the cool thing about Dreamweaver is that if you want to add something, soon enough, as soon as you start typing in there, it lets you know what is possible to use in the body tag. Well, let's find our styles. There is my style, and I'll click on it. And now within all my styles, I can use background or a background color, a background image. And also what you're reading right here is exactly how it's legal to grade it. So I want a background color, and then I have my picker. You got to be careful on what you pick. Definitely your style sheet will get messed up. Well, I didn't have a style sheet anymore, but you cannot really have combined both. Usually if you do what I did, you're breaking the system. Try to keep it clean. Either you're using a Cascade style sheet or you're using a HTML styling. So let's go ahead and go back to the good practices. This is the fastest way to load. I just wanted to show the differences between all of them. Over here, going back, you can select what your links, what do you want it to look like. So I want the same font as the page, maybe because between the paragraph, but the size, okay, let's keep it the same if you don't select anything. The link color, I want it red, and if you have visited it, then I want it a different kind of red. Also, you can select what kind of behaviors do you want. You want them always underlined or just show only on rollover. So let's go ahead and click apply. I don't think it's going to be visible because we don't have links right now. But anyways, let's jump to the headings. What about heading 1? Let's pick a cool color for it. I don't know, maybe that blue, and we can also select the size that we want. This is actually being applied right now to our document, but that's actually creating CSS code. Now, how is that affecting to the one that we have already attached because of the template? It is getting affected. So in my style sheet class, I'll go ahead and explain how to modify these without breaking the system. Let's click OK for now, and we'll leave it there for the headings part.